Many refuse to hear me, so be it, the end has come. Message received November 23, 2018. My children, listen very carefully to what I am speaking to you. My word speaks of the time when knowledge shall increase, and much revelation will be given concerning what has been written. That time is now. For those who have prepared and are walking in obedience to me, I am revealing many, many things about what is about to happen on this earth. A great and mighty war ages in the heaven lies, and it is now time for my army to engage as she was trained to do, for the darkness has come and Satan's time is very short now. As I take unto myself my first fruits, they will be infused with all power and authority and be given abilities that have never been known until now. I have reserved them for such a time as this, and when I reveal them to the world will be astonished at what has occurred, as what will happen has never been seen. Many will be purified and made white, but the wicked will not understand. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still, but he that is holy, let him be holy still. Through these, my translated ones, I will pour out my anointing, and they shall walk and not grow faint, they shall run and not be wearied. They will heal the sick, cast out demons, raise the dead, and manifest as I direct them to do. A wonder to behold, yes, as all I have reserved for this season is poured out upon them, they will hear with one heart, and they will be given supernatural peace amidst the utter chaos in the world. They will be as lampstands, and my presence through them on the earth will be undeniable. I will use them to minister to the desperate and the lost, and many will come to know me by their example. I will use them for a very short time, then, I will take them home, as the disobedient and the cold-hearted peoples of the world remain to endure terror which will reign during the Antichrist system. Truly, I am at the door, yet so many refuse to believe. So be it, the end has come, and I will not delay. There will still be a choice for those who remain during the beast system, if they survive the calamities and judgments that are here, but those days will be grossly dark, and many will die for my name's sake. Are you really listening? Do you hear with your spirit what I am saying to you? The end is here, it is come, and so few have prepared. You will see now, before your very eyes, that all I speak of is truth. These words will testify after this has all taken place, that I am faithful and I am true, and my word will not return to me void. Hearken to the words of your Creator. When all else is gone, I remain. Yeshua. After I received the latest message entitled, Many Refuse to Hear Me, so be it, the end has come, Yeshua, Jesus the Messiah, instructed me to release this vision next. I had this experience on December 1, 2016, and I have been waiting for Father to tell me when he wanted it to be made public. Now is the time to share this message for all who have ears to hear. This is just one of many manifestations that will take place in Father's people after the transformation occurs. This experience takes place after the first fruits remnant has been translated, and the rest of the world, including those believers who call themselves Christians but are lukewarm and are not born again, are still on the earth. The wicked, of course, still remain, and the beast system is in place. The transformation of the first fruits remnant had occurred, and I was in my glorified body, sent out on a mission from the King. I was on a military plane with a group of youth. The youth ranged in age from 17 to about 25. They were all in military gear, armor of different sorts, but this was not an ordinary military plane or team. This was the Lord's army and the Lord's plane. Although to the secular world, it would look quite conventional, I was walking up and down the aisles of the plane, encouraging and teaching the group what they would be doing, ministering, healing and praying for the lost as the pilots were behind the closed door in the cockpit flying the plane. This plane was not being flown conventionally. I knew this in my spirit. I myself was also not in my regular body. I had been transformed, and I didn't need to fly in this way, from one point to another, but could travel as light. I was with the group to train and lead them, as they had not yet been transformed. Even though they were still in their mortal bodies, they were willing to give up their lives to the point of death. They had been chosen, separated out, and protected, as they were on the run from the beast system that had taken control of the world. but they were all destined to die for Yeshua as martyrs. These youth had become obedient to Father after the first fruits remnant had been translated, and therefore, they had to endure the end of the Great Tribulation, or die in this way. There were 3 in each row, all holding hands, young men and women, and as their training manual, everyone had a Bible open in their laps. All knew that they were going to die as martyrs, but had left their families to serve the Lord and were ready for the fight. Although in physical maturity, they were so young, it was incredible to be leading and training them and to see the courage amongst the group as a whole. Although it was obvious that they were terrified, not one would have turned back though. They had given their hearts to save souls and they would die doing so. My understanding was that we would land in enemy territory in an area under martial law, dropped in by the Lord's plane and save people who were about to be captured and taken away, leading them to safety. This was going to be done extremely quickly, but most if not all of these youth would be slaughtered fulfilling this assignment. I have been given many dreams and visions of leading and teaching, and have received confirmation that many of the transformed first fruits remnant will be doing things such as this. So, be encouraged, brothers and sisters, as the things that have been spoken of in the Word and all that Yeshua has shown me in visions and dreams for his children is about to become our reality. The season to release this revelation is now. Prepare your hearts and your spirits to receive Father's anointing and outpouring of oil that will overflow us, so that we can finish the work that our King has begun in each of us. Rejoice! The King is coming. The King is coming. Shalom.